Hi, and welcome back to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. If you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go ahead and hit the button below to subscribe and hit the bell next to it so that you get email notifications of new videos when they are uploaded. And I upload all the time. And if you're coming back, thanks for coming back. I so appreciate you spending time with me. I'm so excited to have everyone here on the channel, especially today. We're going to be doing a special reading. It is Thursday, and it's the Thursday past the Aries new moon that happened on the 11th or 12th, depending on where you are in the world. And we're going to do something a little different. I was guided to do a reading specifically about healing. So we're going to see how this works out. So I'm going to be using the Whispers of Healing by Angela Hartfield. Hartfield? Yes. Don't have on the glasses. We're going to also be using the Magical Times deck, right? Yes, Magical Times. No, we're not using the Magical Times. No, we are not using Magical Times. Which one are we using? Oh, we're using Good Old Angel Answers. We're using Whispers of Healing. How could I forget that one? And we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Oracle as well as an archangel. We're going to get some guidance from all of these to see who is supporting us and what kind of support do we need. I was hearing that, and I'm hearing from clients that people are really getting antsy and getting anxious, and so perhaps that's a sign of needing to heal, and that's what I was guided to do today. So let's go ahead and get into the reading by clearing the air first, okay? So as you know, I do clear the air by ringing this 3 times. And that's to clear the air. And now we're going to invite the angels to come in. We're going to do an angelic invitation by doing the heart link, which is joining the middle finger and the thumb together. It is from the IET tradition, and it starts a energetic vibration going from our hand up through our heart all the way up into the angelic realm. Okay, so here is an angel invitation. Angels, please accept my heart link invitation and join your energy with mine. Bring in what is, surround me, guide me, and support me. Bring in what is for my best and highest good and highest healing of all. Bring in the energies of the archangels. Bring in the energy of the ascended masters. Bring in the energy of beings from all space, galaxies, and time. Bring in our own individual teams. Bring in our ancestors. Bring in our spirit animals. And we are so grateful and thankful for all the support, for all the guidance, all the wisdom, and for your presence in our life. And thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for all our blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, okay. Someone asked in an email, why do I say thank you 10 times? If you look at numerology and you take the number 10 and you add the 1 and the 0 together, you get the 1. The number 1 is all about beginnings, new beginnings. So I'm hoping that as we go through these readings that you will start to see how new beginnings can start to happen and form in your life, okay? So let's pull a Whispers of Healing card and see where we're being led to today. Where are we being led today? Take this one, they're saying, the one that is hanging out. Okay. Take this one, take the top card and bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so from the Archangel deck, let's get some guidance from Diana Cooper's Archangel Guidance deck, and this is her latest deck. I got it last week while I wasn't doing so great. It really helped me feel so much better. Okay, and we're going to get that one. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful helper we have coming in. And now let's pull from the Wisdom of the Oracles. Bring in what is needed at this time. Bring in the wisdom that is needed at this time. Bring in the wisdom. Bring in the wisdom. Bring in the wisdom. Cool. And angel answers. How are we being supported? How are we being supported? Bring us guidance on how to be supported. How are we being supported? Okay. All right. So, okay. All right. So, they're saying take the bottom card. Okay. The bottom card. Okay. All right. So, let's look at the cards that have come out so far. Let me make some room here on the deck. Yes. And I haven't forgotten. I am still working on you being able to see me pull the cards. I know I promised that for a while. And we're going to get there before the anniversary of this channel, which is June 10th. So we're going to get there before then, and I hope long before then, but I'm working on it. I promise I am. Okay, all right. So, okay. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's look at this and see what came out today. So I'm wondering what's going on in someone's life and in someone's world, because one of the first cards that came out is a little bit interesting. It's saying alternative. And this is about healing. So maybe look for an alternative way to heal. Maybe look for a holistic answer. Maybe find a holistic person that you can go to, that you trust. Don't just look at what their credentials are. Ask questions before you sign up with them. Make sure that there's someone who has done the training. Doesn't mean that you ignore whatever your doctor's advice is, or your lawyer, or I'm hearing your lawyer, or your attorneys. But it's saying look for healing, because there's a need right now for all of us to come to a place of healing. Our bodies are full of an amazing, it is an amazing miracle. And there is no other creature on earth that can do what we do. And our bodies do have the ability to heal themselves. However, the one thing we have to do is become more knowledgeable and empowered on how to stay in a high vibration. When we're in a high vibration, it's very difficult for anything else to enter. When we and drink healthy amounts of water every day. Eat good, clean food. Get plenty of exercise, even if it's just going outside and taking a 30-minute walk. You don't have to run. You don't have to speed walk. You don't have to jump rope or climb rock climbing or going for a hike. Those are all wonderful if you can do them. But if you can't, gently start to ease into a different way of allowing your body to heal, allowing your heart to heal, allowing for new waves, I'm hearing, new waves of information to be processed and integrated into your being. That's what I'm hearing. And it's important that we do that, because we don't always, and we sometimes will, go online and Google it and go, that's the answer for me. And it may not feel okay. Listen to your gut. If your gut says, yep, that's for you, then it's for you. But if not, don't despair. Don't give up. Seek answers to questions. And keep asking questions. I don't care who gets annoyed. If you're with your physician and you just don't understand. I spoke to someone recently who was going for a procedure, and they were really afraid. And they said, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going to happen. Can you go get it for me? And I said, no. And part of it was they didn't know what questions to ask, and the physician didn't explain it. And a lot of times the anxiety can be eradicated if we know what to ask. And sometimes it does say, you can Google it and say, what do I ask before I have this procedure? Do something as simple as that. And you might get answers that you hadn't realized that you needed. And it can also lower your anxiety about what's going on and make you more knowledgeable. So start to co-create in your life relationships where you can be a partner in the solution. I'm hearing. That's the phrase I got. And the next card that's coming up is the number 44, as you know, is an angel number. When we add the 4 and the 4 together, we get the number 8, which is all about infinity. It's all about union. And on this card, the direction is about guardian. There's going to be some kind of message that comes through for someone from their guardian angel. They're going to get a sign. Something's going to come through. And there's a message. Pay attention to what that message is. If you're not sure what it is, ask to be shown in a dream. Ask to be shown a sign. Ask to be given the tools and the guidance that are necessary for you to be able to move on your path smoothly. Because that's what we are here for. We are here to have a life where we do learn lessons, but we don't have to make it harder than it has to be. That's one of my mottos. Why make it harder than it has to be? Because we make it complicated. Life isn't that complicated. And here we are with the number 1. Remember, our first card was all about an alternative way. This is about receive the healing. Okay? Are you ready to heal? Are you getting the necessary attention, maybe out of being able to have someone to complain to? Or are you allowing yourself to heal? As you look on this card, there's the colors of the rainbow. Excuse my unmanicured fingers. Thought I did a better job, but then I cleaned. Anyway, back to the reading. You see this person really looking toward the angel that's there. Allow yourself to receive the healing that is coming for you at this time. Take a moment and just think about what is going on. Where can you get extra information? Where can you receive more support? Who is it that you can rely on? Where do you need to get more professional advice? They're saying, trust what shows up, especially if it feels good to you. And you see the angel here in this card is holding a caduceus and surrounded by all of the colors of the rainbow, which are healing colors. The caduceus symbolizes healing. It's used in the physicians. Most of the physicians that you see might have a caduceus on their wall, and their usually shows up in their diplomas because it is a sign of the beginning of a healing process. And the snakes on there, because they are intertwined snakes, and they're on there and they symbolize the Kundalini energy that highlights the importance of our allowing ourselves to get clear about what it is we need to heal, allowing the healing to happen, and really starting to look outside of ourselves. Angels are showing up in your life. You may not realize it. It could be the postman. It could be the person that says hello. It could be the person that smiles at you. And even though you may not be able to see the smile, you can see it in their eyes because we have a mask. A lot of us do. And start to look at where you can connect to a higher power, because that's what rainbows and rainbow colors are all about. They're about connecting to your higher power and really being appreciative of that connection. Oftentimes we take a lot of this for granted, and we don't always look at the universe to see how we're being supported. Okay, the next card that comes up is 29. Now when we take the 2 plus 9 and we add them together, we get the master number 11. So now we've had 2 master numbers. The number 44 with the guardian, and now the number 11. And here it's all about a sincere relationship. Have sincere relationships with people. You want to have people around you who love you, who care for you, who really appreciate you. toxic relationships cause us a lot of stress, anxiety. It causes us a lot of unnecessary negative energy. It brings about a lot of sadness. So get clear about who can you be honest with? Who can you really share and show up and be yourself with? Who is not going to judge you if you're not in a great mood that day? And it's not about blaming. It's not about shaming. It's about clarity and getting clear on how you wish to decide to have the relationships in your life affect your emotional energy. Because they do. They really do. So if there's tension in a relationship, try having a healthy conversation with the person. If that doesn't work out, you may need to take responsibility for your role in this conversation, in this situation, and get clear about what kind of outcome you need to have. And examine how you really are relating to people. And are you relating to, when you're relating to people, how do you feel?